After Republicans took the first step to repeal Obamacare this week, the battle over the Affordable Care Act is heating up. Today, rallies all over the country opposing efforts to repeal that law. Former presidential candidate Senator Bernie Sanders and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer led one of those rallies with thousands in attendance in Warren, Michigan today. It's part of a renewed push by Senator Sanders to reach out to voters. I had a chance to speak with Senator Sanders in his hometown of Burlington, Vermont, about the future of the Affordable Care Act. President-elect Trump has said that he wants to repeal it and replace it pretty much simultaneously. Speaker Ryan has said the same thing. Can they do that, do you think?
Well, the devil is going to be in the details. But right now, as it stands, if you repeal the Affordable Care Act, you're throwing over 20 million people off of health insurance.
So what do you do as Democrats? Do you oppose whatever replacement plan they come up with? Can you see a scenario where you could support?
Hey, this is not a difficult proposition. What sane people will do is sit together and say, okay, are there problems with the Affordable Care Act? Yes. How do we address those problems? How do we work together? What you don't do is say, we are going to repeal the entire Affordable Care Act, and we got nothing to replace it. But I think there are some Republicans who are getting a little bit nervous to understand you can't throw 20 million people off of health insurance without having some type of replacement plan.
Do you essentially think Donald Trump is over-promising here?
I don't know. I mean, look, let's be honest and say that Mr. Trump is a very unusual president-elect. I frankly don't know what he talks about. When he talks about we're going to have, a terrific health care plan or a great health care plan, now that's wonderful. What does it need?
And it's those big questions that brought thousands to rallies today.
He will be our president on Friday. What do you think of him?
He makes me very nervous. I think that he told the American people one thing, in that he was going to stand up for working families and the elderly. But since the election, I haven't heard too much talk from him about the campaign promises that he made, that he will not cut Social Security, not cut Medicare, not cut Medicaid.
As we continued our conversation in downtown Burlington,
we can transform this country.
It was clear Sanders still has a fan base.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
But he's uncomfortable when people ask if he'll run for president again. He wants to focus on the issues, not the fame he garnered running for the nation's top office.
What media does is focus on personalities, and you look at politicians as celebrities. They're not. What serious politicians are supposed to be doing is addressing the problems facing the American people. I'm not an entertainer. You know, I don't sing very well. I don't dance very well. I try to represent my state as best I can.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.